Hello everybody, I am TXT, and welcome to Touhou Attorney, Aya Shameimaru. This is a spin-off game of the Touhou series, which, as you can expect from this image right here, this is a crossover between Phoenix Wright and Touhou. Yeah. Only I, can find myself interested in this kind of stuff. So, I'm not entirely sure whether this video is actually going to be just a random casual play, or whether this is actually going to be a fully blown series. I'm not entirely sure. Most likely just record one video and see how you guys like it. If you like it sufficiently, I'll make it a series. As a matter of fact, I'll be willing to make a series out of it, because seriously, I fucking love Phoenix Wright, and I fucking love Touhou. So, why not mix the two together? And why not fucking do a series on it? I don't know. Like, I'll most likely wait and see. But anyways, let us begin. So, let's see, we've got chapters here. Memorable of Phoenix Wright. We only have chapter 1, A Glass Eye to the Sky. Aya, instigating the trial system for her oh, for fuck's sake. It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? It's gonna be one of those days. It's kind of fortunate that I haven't been recording Katai Shoujo or To the Moon yet, so that's a good thing. I think that's a good sign that I shouldn't record those videos today, because I'll most likely not be able, I will not be able to read them. For fuck's sake, my freaking my freaking voice is just not up to par today. I mean, it's freaking like 3 o'clock today. I shouldn't be having these problems, and yet I am. For crying out loud, it might just be the lack of caffeine. Maybe like after this video, I'll get myself a cup of tea or something. Anyways, let's reread that. Okay, Aya, instigating the trial system for her own benefit, finds out that there are some strings attached. The rise of Gensokyo's first defense attorney. Ooh, I kinda like this. I like this concept. Let's begin. The bright sunlight, the fluttering wind, and the endless blue sky. Just enough for contrast and breathtaking scenery. If that were all, this world would be paradise. This world, Gensokyo, is an isolated world. A world that allows the presence of beings other than humans and animals. A world where monsters and yokai live. And a world where nothing serious happens. Too true! Too true! Oh my god, I just get that down to a T. Gensokyo. Nothing serious happens. Yeah, apart from a bunch of gods being dicks, a raven from hell threatening to turn the world into a magmatic paradise, a god commissioning the construction of a giant balloon, spoilers, which of course causes 3 certain individuals to get confused, a bunch of fairies up to mischief, a 500-year-old vampire plunging the world into a Scarlet-esque darkness, a very bored celestial threatening to cause a massive earthquake in Gensokyo, a ghost who intended on stealing away spring, a bunch of Lunarians who wanted to steal away the fucking moon, a very lazy Shinigami causing a shit ton of flowers to sprout. There's just a lot of shit which happens in Gensokyo. Let's just say that. Oh boy, and I just listed out the plot for a whole bunch of games. A whole bunch of games, for fuck's sake. Goes to show how much of a dedicated Touhou fan I am. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, it's really up to oh god, I'm gonna have to move my webcam up a bit because it's not entirely aligned the best. This story takes place in such a world. Oh, for fuck's sake, this is slower than the freaking typewriter speed of the original Phoenix Wright. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Okay, April 25th. 1:53 p.m. Sorry. The entrance to the Forest of Magic. Ah, I knew it'd be here. No, wait, I shouldn't touch it without asking permission first. I just can't control myself around stuff like this. Just a little bit shouldn't hurt, right? Oh, so can do that? That's pretty neat. That's right, I should test the feature I was planning on adding to the Tengu's cameras. And there! Wow, I even amaze myself sometimes. Job well done. I think I know who the fuck this is immediately, without even knowing. Seriously, I'm just gonna lay my cards down on the table and say, it's Nitori, isn't it? It's Nitori. Well done? Oh no, I've changed the whole thing. I didn't even realize it. I don't think I'll have enough time to change it back. Maybe I'll just make it look normal for now. Later, that same day, 3:50. No, wait, not later. That's earlier. Yeah, that's 3:50, not 3:53. Is it 3:50? Future me. Are we in the past or are we in the future? I don't fucking know, okay? But anyways, sometime that same day in Konindo. Oops, it's already time. It should be finished taking pictures about now. I hope it actually worked. Oh, wait a second. So it was freaking Rinosuke then? It might have been. Later, that same day, back in the entrance to the Forest of Magic. Great, it's still here. It's nice to know how to use something for once. Huh? Is that someone's voice? Hi-ya! Oh, Jesus! What happened? What kicked up all this dirt? Our winner is me! That voice? I think that might have something to do with this. Huh? Someone there? Oh, it's just Cherno. Wait! I almost forgot about the camera! The camera? Huh? What's wrong? Cherno? What is that you're standing on? Huh? Oh, this thing? I don't know what it is, but I kicked it good. Oh no. It's in pieces. Duh! I am the strongest, you know. Later, that same day. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna read out the whole fucking time. In Shikieki's office. Ooh, we get to meet Shikieiki. Well, that actually kind of makes sense. Since this is supposed to be like a Phoenix Wright game, we do need a judge. So why not Shikieiki, the judge of the dead? Yeah, that's actually kind of fucking morbid when you think about it, but it actually makes sense. You know, it makes sense. And that's about the size of things. And so, Mr. Marichka, was it? He wants to settle this affair with the Danmaku battle. Actually, should I give a different voice to Shikieiki? Because I don't want it to be too similar to the others. Okay, what voice? Yeah, I just make up voices on the spot. Okay, no, I don't want to go Scottish. Damn it. It's just gonna be the next few minutes just me thinking of a voice. Okay, and so, Mr. Marichka, was it? He won't settle the affair with the Danmaku battle? Yeah, I think I'll go with that voice. Yeah. Right, he's, not interested in that at all. Even if I were unable to use it, I would never dream of not being interested in the Danmaku battle. And I did a good job of explaining the situation, don't you think? No matter how you put it, it's quite an amusing story. Quite. Don't you remember what I mentioned earlier, Miss Shiki, about judgment methods of humans in the outside world? Now that you mention it, I do. It was written in a book I borrowed from Miss Knowledge. It seems like she really lives up to her name. Yeah. So, why'd you bring that up? Oh, I see. That's why you came to tell me about that incident. You believe it to be a good example of such a case. And I believe you are correct. However, for this particular judgment method, I am the only one who can act as the judge. Does that mean I assign rules to other positions? Do you specifically recall what those roles are? Well, let me think. Judge and Emma are practically synonymous. However, I don't make the decision on my own. There is a side that establishes proof of guilt and a side that defends the suspect. Yeah, wow, Shikieiki, you really can't speak the shit. And they argue their cases, if I recall correctly. And so you're saying that excluding the victim and the accused, a minimum of 3 people are needed? No, there's more. The accusing side has to thoroughly inspect the crime scene, examine the evidence, and collect witness testimonies. So there's quite a bit of work that needs to be done. Sounds like a lot of trouble. Well, whatever happens, as long as my involvement is limited to observation, it's fine. That's the extent of my knowledge. That should be enough. Miss, Shiggy, you still haven't given your approval for my documentary, The Forthright Daily Life of Gensokyo's Presiding Judge. Are you sure we can't come to an agreement? Haven't I already told you that I don't see any merit in it whatsoever? Yeah, but please reconsider! You have a great influence as a Yama. I'm just gonna say Yama now, as a matter of fact. I'm not gonna say I'm not. And I think if you at least give me permission for a test run to see how it look, you would practically be begging me to write it. I am not inclined to flaunt my authority like that. My authority. Even when I'm on a roll, I can still just fuck up my lines. I am not inclined to flaunt my authority like that. I doubt it'd be worthwhile. I didn't say it would be like that. Just let me fool you for a while. Anyway, aren't you off duty now for a few days? Yes, I am. What about it? Well, I'd say that this is good timing. We can have a trial in place of a Danmaku battle. Even if I were to accept, who would fill the other roles? You said earlier that the side that establishes guilt needs to do a lot of work, correct? Yes, I did. So I think that asking the residents of the Scarlet Devil Mansion would be a good idea. They have no shortage of maids. Oh god. Suddenly Remilia Scarlet and Sakia now take the place of Edgeworth in this. So let me get this straight. Aya is Phoenix Wright. Shikieiki is the judge. Either Remilia, Sakia, or even Patchouli, as a matter of fact. It could be Edgeworth or the prosecution. So who's Mia and who's Maya? Yeah, I know it's a grim question to ask, but who is Mia and who is Maya? I would like to think that Maya would be Reimu, but then who would Mia be? I don't know. Yeah, I see. That is certainly true. So more when we go to the Scarlet Devil Mansion to ask about that, we can ask for Miss Knowledge for more more details as well. Indeed. However, Kamachi isn't here at the moment, so I need to leave her a note. Go on ahead without me, you know? Okay, well, see you at the mansion. Very well. Whenever something like this comes up, I seem to get pulled into it one way or another. Later, that same day, in the Scarlet Devil Mansion, specifically the parlor. Ooh. Oh, sorry, I just want to take in the music right now. Is this a recomposition of Remilia's theme? It is! Oh my god. It's kind of cheesily like the Game Boy Advance themes, but it's still awesome nonetheless. I kind of like this. Oh yeah, the little solo right there. I might turn up the volume as a matter of fact. Okay, that's enough for one day. Okay, turn it back down. Okay, right. Let's continue reading these lines. So this ain't too bad. I mean, we haven't gotten to the trial yet, but yeah, still nice nonetheless. Okay, right. Let's read out the lines. So I already know what line I'm going to. I know what voice I'm going to give Remilia because I already give For fuck's sake. Phone call. No. No. Turn off! There we go. I'm muted my phone, so hopefully no intrusive calls will come. And besides, I've got plenty of other phones in the house, so someone else can take the call. Anyways. So what I'm saying is that I was thinking everyone here at the Scarlet Devil Mansion could act as the side that establishes the proof of guilt. Entirely too troublesome. I beg your pardon, milady. The tea is ready. Thank you. Let me hear your opinion on this too, Sakia. It seems that these two have brought something rather inconvenient with them. I am responsible for this too? From my point of view, that is. Oh, quite. If you can endure the tedium, it'll turn out alright, so, what do you think? What do I think? I think it might be too much to endure. I, however, doubt there will be the case, Remy. Oh? Lady Patchouli! Where should I put these? Place them on the table. Aren't you constantly training? You should be able to handle that many books. But they are so heavy! Oh, why do you need all these books anyway? None of your business. Oh... So can you explain why it's going to be boring? Seriously, it's a trial. It's obviously going to be boring. Seriously, outside affairs... I never liked those humans anyway. Of course, they're requesting that we play a role similar to that of the police. A very engaging role indeed. And by engaging, do you mean troublesome? Only for those at the crime scene, actually. You know I don't like it when you dance around the subject, Patchy. Please get to the point. It is very likely that if we engage this role, no matter neither you nor I will be also engaged. The engaged one will be Sakia and the maids. They will conduct general investigations, going to the scene of the crime, collecting evidence and taking testimonies from the witnesses. The vast majority of the work. Since we have a great number of maids at our disposal, we are the natural choice. To me, it seems more like we're the only choice. But are we the popular choice? It's possible that you're not. Especially if we can get away with the lying. What do you think, Sakia? I have no objections whatsoever. I will only serve your will, milady. It should kill some time at least. To the end? Well, play along with your little plan. Alright, I can write a great article about this. Oh my god, Aya's basically conducting a massive laugh for the sake of a news article. Aya, you swindling bitch. I like you. I like you a lot. You, Tengu, it's still a little early to celebrate. I will join provided that certain conditions are met. Huh? You thought I had not noticed your anticipation? Ugh. What are you talking about? I'm not planning anything. Don't be silly. What are your conditions? The role of defense attorney, I believe. That would be yours, Tengu. What? You're the one who started this, aren't you? That's why you should have some responsibility in the whole affair. But hey, what are you? I can't write an objective article if I'm involved. Well, let the other Tengu write about it. It will all rest on your shoulders, although I suppose we can afford you an assistant. Hatate? Can we get Hatate in this? Can we please get Hatate in this? What? So that settles it then. It's only natural for the one who proposes an idea to have some responsibility in its execution, Miss Shameimaru. You got to be kidding. By the way, Patchouli, about those books, forgive me, but I did not wish to read that enormous tower. Yes, I was about to mention that. Do not worry. I was about to glean the necessary information from these books and summarize everything in a more concise manner. I believe I shall be finished by tomorrow. This judgment process might be different from how I always hand down sentences, so yes, please do. Please leave everything to me. Maybe some reverse psychology will work. Looks like I had no choice. I'll prepare for the trial too. But of course, if you don't do it, we'd have to go through the trouble of finding someone else. Just when I thought I could finally be able to spend the whole time taking notes in the audience gallery. I don't think so. You're very easy to read. But it's such a simple task! I thought we'd just be able to just ignore it! My condolences. Very well. If you'd be so kind, I'll leave the rest to you, Miss Knowledge. It has been quite a while since I've done anything with books other than reading them, so, to be honest, I'm somewhat looking forward to it. Now all that reminds is the trial, right? No, I'm not gonna give Remilia a freaking Australian voice. Now all that remains is the trial itself. When shall it start? It'd be best to have it soon to keep the details in the crime scene fresh. So how about tomorrow afternoon? I must remind you that it is the most difficult time of me to leave the mansion. However, it's going to be most difficult to plan this entirely around your schedule, Remilia. Oh, fine then. I suppose it will let me use my favorite parasol. I should prepare it at once, milady. So let's meet here tomorrow. Yes, I'll be looking forward to it. Wait right here, Tengu. Huh? We'll need you to go to the Hakurai Shrine. Really? For what? Since it seems you have yet to realize, do you think we'd be able to hold a trial with everyone using spell cards? If we're going to be holding the trial in my building, that would be a little... Okay, I see what you mean. I need to ask that shrine maiden to temporarily suspend the use of spell cards, correct? Exactly. But you shouldn't need to go empty-handed. Take these rice cakes with you. Thank you. I'll fly over right away and ask her. So we're about the 25-minute mark. Jesus bloody Christ. Later, that same day, at the Hakurai Shrine. That's not entirely how I remember the Hakurai Shrine from Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. I mean, wasn't this developed like sometime after Scarlet Weather Rhapsody? Then again, maybe the developer didn't actually play Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. Shame. Shrine Maiden spotted. Hello. The pure and honest Aya Shameimaru at your service. I see her as energetic as ever. Aya! What's the matter? Your eyes look like a starving puppy. You have a starving part, right? You should probably eat something. I don't have something. You're kidding. Why would I kid about this? I haven't eaten anything for 2 days. All I have is green tea. What's with that look of pity? Huh? What's that smell? Huh? It's coming from that bag. Food. Whoa. Are you really human? Humans can do anything when they put their minds to it. And that's taking it too far. Shut up. Just do what you do. What are you doing here anyway? Oh, that's right. I actually have a favor to ask of you. Agreed. Huh? Wow, Reimu is just so willing to accept the terms without even listening. Just like, give me food. Oh my god. Reimu. This is why I love you. But in return, you have to give me whatever's in that bag. Fair enough. Deal. Well, I'd like to ask for you to stop the usage of spell cards tomorrow. It's going to be something called a trial, then. That's easy enough. Anything else? Nah, nothing in particular. Now gimme! Yes, here you are. Hooray! Solid food at last! Looks like there are rice cakes inside. Yeah, they, are inside. You were able to smell them from inside the bag. Guess what they were just by touching it. Humans are amazing when they get desperate. Okay, we're approaching the 30-minute mark. Should I keep on going, or should I actually end it off here? Because I want to actually, get to the trial, but I don't think we're actually going to get to it so suddenly. Ooh. Damn it. I'll keep on going until we actually get to a good portion of the trial. That's what I say. If it gets too long, then we will end it off here. That's for certain. At that point in time, Aya Shameimaru thought that the trial would be exceptionally easy. But this notion was utterly upended the next day. An excerpt from the Banbamaru newspaper. The next day at 1 p.m. Wow. At the defendant's waiting room. Yeah, I didn't even need to wait. Jesus fucking Christ, only I can't speed up the footage. Fuck. I was hoping to actually edit this and speed up the footage, but the thing is I'm not recording how I typically record. I'm using OBS right now to record this game because It turns out that this game is actually a pain in the ass to play. Not only do you need app locale and set it to Japanese, but you also need to configure your entire computer to run in Japanese. Change the system locale, the language, most things. I think even region. I did almost everything to change it to Japanese, which meant that Bandicam doesn't work. So I couldn't record this the typical way, which is unfortunate. So I'm currently using OBS, which, on one hand, you know, perfectly fine, you know. As long as I configure it correctly, get everything set up, it's very easy, straightforward. In fact, reduces editing time, as a matter of fact. But the thing is that it means that I have less freedom when it comes down to things. So I don't have much control over the game audio as I would in typical editing, because I typically have webcam or mic and like computer audio separate, so I can actually configure them. But right now I can't do that outside of using 2 sliders in OBS. So yeah, kind of annoying. Also, why the fuck do I have my arm on the abacus? That was stupid. Anyways, let us continue.
Finally finished reading.
So, how was it?
Didn't you read that little booklet Miss Knowledge prepared too?
Yes, I read it, but you know, the words were a little hard to understand.
Huh? Really? I thought it was surprisingly easy to understand. What parts gave you trouble?
The beginning in particular.
The beginning? How about the middle?
The middle was unintelligible.
And the end?
Not a clue. So TLDR, you couldn't fucking read the whole thing. Or basically, Aya Shameimaru cannot read. But yet he, wow, my fucking god. Today I learned that Aya Shameimaru is a guy. Nah, so wait a second. If Aya couldn't read that book, how the fuck does she write a newspaper? Not a clue.
Did you really read it?
I already said I did! But I think her interpretations might be a bit different, so I want you to tell me what you think about it. And put it as simply as possible, so even someone who hasn't read the book can understand. Either you're playing the fool, or you're partially breaking the fourth wall.
Alright then, I'll explain it.
So, should we start from the beginning?
Huh? What's this? It looks like there's a piece of paper hidden at the back of the book. This is addressed to me. It says, to the White Wolf Tengu.
Huh?
Let's see what it says. What could it be? To the White Wolf Tengu. I honestly doubt that the Crow Tengu will read this, so explain it to her instead. From Patchouli.
Oh my god! Patchouli has everything prepared! Oh my god. That's some comedy right there,
Aya?
What?
It's completely obvious.
What is wrong with her? I am the pure and honest Aya Shameimaru. And so am I not trustworthy and reliable?
Somehow, even I'm embarrassed too.
Oh, whatever. Just get to explaining.
Yes. First, there's a question.
Already?
Yes, but it's just a simple one. Who is the defendant in this case? Select from the free-flowing choices.
Free choices? Oh my god, we're doing the freaking Phoenix Wright tutorial? Oh, why?
At times like this.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 10 out of 10.
At times like this, it looks like you'll have to. It looks like you'll have answers to choose from. So is it Cherno, Wriggle, or Te Inaba?
It's Cherno.
Oh. That's when you should pick an answer. So also wrote for this time that there are 3. There might be different numbers later.
I get it now. Alright, let me pick an answer. The defendant.
Don't tell me you've forgotten the name of the defendant, Aya.
No. It's nothing like that. It's just, there's always a 1 in a million chance.
Oh, Aya. The answer was written in that booklet as plain as day. Just above the conversation window on the right, you'll see an icon shaped like a notebook that you always carry.
Oh, just like the case notes! Oh, I'll click this. Oh, this is nice. Oh. Let's see, Momiji, Sakia, Remilia, Patchouli, Shikieiki, Reimu, Rinosuke, and Chino. And then mailing Momiji. Not myself. Okay, so there's a tripod of a camera, my notebook, a broken camera, which might be my camera. Okay. Hey, at least we got some case notes. That's fucking cool. It's rather cute that like they actually did that. I mean, it might not be as convenient as the one from Phoenix Wright, but it's still nice nonetheless. I like that. Oh? There it is!
It's called the court record, and you'll find a summary of all the information inside. If you click on that, then it looks like you'll be able to see over the information about this case. Also, if you press the button to the bottom left of the information bar, there's the profiles of everyone you've met so far.
I see. How convenient.
Now, once again, who's the defendant?
It's Cherno.
Correct!
I can answer that before breakfast.
Of course. I think you'll be just fine, Aya.
By the way, what happens if I pick the wrong answer?
Some questions won't have incorrect choices. But for questions like that one, you'll be penalized and have to try again.
Penalized?
Yes. There are some fans at the upper right.
Those.
Each one represents one chance.
So after 5 penalties. Seems kinda stingy to me. Yeah, that's how Phoenix Wright goes. You got 5 chances. Fuck it up. And the defendant is found guilty. Because you seem like an incompetent twat. But on the other hand, like,
did you think they would be lenient about this?
What else is written in there?
Let's see. As for the witnesses, just gather information from them, like you always do.
Like I always do?
Yes, it's written right here.
Like I always do. What do I always do? Did you seriously question your day job? In times like this, I would say don't give up your day job, but Aya, give up your day job. Yeah, sorry about that creepy close-up, but I just had to do that.
If I may offer my thoughts.
Might as well.
Well, you always listen to what they have to say first. Then if they say something that isn't true, you retort mercilessly.
Momiji Inobashiri, supporting harassment and bullying.
And if you have the information or evidence that proves them wrong, throw it in their face at the same time.
Momiji, I didn't know that you're an asshat. Harass people.
And continue until they run away, give in, or start crying. Something like that. That's how I see it. Aya, what's the matter?
Nothing. I'm just, doing some, uncharacteristic self-reflection.
Huh?
Well, yeah, anyways, that sounds like a good way to collect information when the need rises.
That's right. However, it's probably a good idea to be careful when presenting evidence to disprove a witness.
Why?
If you do, and it doesn't make the witness, oh no, I said it wrong. And it doesn't make the witness's testimony less reliable, and you'll be given a penalty, just like when you make a wrong choice. In a normal interview,
oh god.
In a normal interview, you can usually just apologize, but of course, when you have other people watching...
I see what you mean now.
But on the other hand, you can press it any time when you feel the witness has something more to say. You'll only be penalized on rare occasions, so it seems like a good idea to press as often as you can.
Certainly it isn't too different from my usual methods.
If you think about it, though, even if you say it's normal, it seems like mafia-style interrogation.
My reputation isn't that suspicious. They simply pursue the truth, no matter what it takes.
I guess that's one way to think about it.
Anyway, I think we're almost out of time. Any other words of advice?
Huh? Let me see. I think we've covered all the basics at least. By the way, when you see press and present, when you see press and present
not when you.
By the way, you'll see press and present buttons at the top of the screen during cross-examinations.
Great. I think we're all set now. But, where's the defendant?
Huh? Now that you mention it, I guess Cherno hasn't shown up yet.
Wonderful. The trial's about to start. Where did she get off to?
In that case, why don't we take this chance to inspect the evidence?
Alright. Let's take a look at the camera.
It's awfully beaten up, isn't it?
Yeah, and it looks like it was hit right on the lens.
How can you tell?
I'll draw you a diagram. See, there are cracks running from the center to the outside of the lens, right? It would only make sense to the pattern. If it were hit square in the middle.
I see.
Well, we should be able to figure out easy things like this for now.
That's true. Certainly, Cherno is taking his time, though.
Hello, I have a special delivery for you right here. Let it go! Wow, my voice is cracking due to the amount of voice acting I'm having to do. What's going on?
There she is.
A complimentary service from Remilia Scarlet. Service?
Miss Scarlet told me I'm certain Miss Scarlet told me I'm certain Cherno has forgotten all about this and is wandering about somewhere. So see to it that she gets here somehow. But she puts up such a fight. I wish that she made this a search and destroy mission instead. Search and destroy? But I was finally able to sneak up on her and grab her by the wings. It's surprisingly easy, and I was able to bring her just like that. The wings were pretty cold, though. Are you sure your hands will be okay? If one clears their mind, they could withstand wind, fire or ice. That's another one of the powers of Kung Fu. How do you find the time to practice Kung Fu with your hectic napping schedule? She trains in her sleep. Now if you just sign here, thanks, bye. Do I look like a package to you?
You were told to come here at this time, weren't you?
But it sounds boring and dumb.
Well, I can't disagree with you there.
But Chino, something bad would happen if you didn't appear for your trial. So what? I just take care of it with my spell card. So, why does she have to be here?
You can't use spell cards. I asked Reimu yesterday to ban spell cards for a while.
What do you say? What do you do something like that for? How am I supposed to freeze frogs now?
You're still up to your old tricks, huh? Well, anyway, you can't use spell cards right now. Keep that in mind, alright? Also, if you don't show up for your trial...
Huh?
Shikieiki would chase after you.
What?
And she'd probably be going a lot faster than I could go. And then with that stick in her hands...
Okay, I'll stay for my trial.
Oh, really? This is not going to be easy for me, and it would be so much better for everyone if we didn't have this trial.
No, it's alright, because everyone's in this mess.
Okay then. Now, let's get this trial underway.
You really have a way with words, Aya.
Well, we can't keep this, we can't keep the others waiting any longer.
It's almost time.
Well, alright. Let's go! And so begins the trial of Chino. And on that note, I'm going to end it off here. Yeah, I know we didn't actually get off to the first trial. I'm going to end it off here for now. So, I do apologize that we didn't actually get up to an actual trial, but I hope you like that little session of reading. As a matter of fact, to make up for this, when I get the chance and when I get the time, I am actually going to do a series on this game. Of course, that is once I finish both Dust and Elysian Tale and To the Moon. So, thanks for joining me on this little visual novel reading session. Shamefully, it wasn't exactly like Katsuwa Shoujo, where I usually make my own comments and my interjections. But if you liked a little nice read in the place of Katsuwa Shoujo, then there you go. I might actually upload this on Wednesday to make up for a lack of Katsuwa Shoujo. That definitely seems like something I'd do. So anyways, until then, I have been TRXD, and well, thanks for watching, and holy hell, this is a Renpy game. I don't know. Anyways, I have been TRXD, and well, thanks for watching, and bye!